another live video lecture from w3school.com tutorial. Learn Python in English lecture. We are giving live lecture to you, you know that, and we are at strings, Python strings. What did we cover so far? Here it is. We are starting from basic to strings, and we are covering now strings methods. We will start string methods. Where did we leave? And we have discussed all these up till our index. Here it is numeric. We covered all these methods. Uh, I hope you got it. Here it is, R index. We have reached to this point in the previous lecture at R index, and then we finished our lecture. Now we are starting with R just. Okay, what is the R just function for? String returns a right justified version of the string. Okay, we are familiar with justification, left justify, right justify, centered, aligning something. It makes our word. We click on left side to go adjust our text, strings and other symbols to the left side, and then for right side, and for center and the center of the page. So similarly, a right justification function, right justified version of the string, it will return and give us you know the result. So let's try it out in our online ID editor, integrated digital environment editor. It's a very easy to use uh, online editor, and plus we are using tutorial which is easy written in English. So Python string are just method. We are going to see it. Example: return a 20 character long right justified version of the word banana. Okay, txt is equal to banana, x is equal to txt dot r just 20. What will it return? A print x is is it r justification 20 spaces, and is my favorite fruit. So first we run it and see what is its result, then we explain it along. Here it is. Now you can see that banana is my favorite fruit, but what about this gap? These are the spaces. How? You can see that it's R just of 20. It means there must be 20 spaces to cover all these things. But which one? Banana. X is equal to text dot R just 20. Now it will shift to the right side, and as you know that in banana there are 16 four characters, sorry, four six, one B A N A N A, six characters are there, and towards the left, from starting from 0 to there are 14 spaces left, but we cannot see it. We will explain you further in where we will fill the gap of space with some asterisk or some other symbol. We will see that what is it's meant. But here you can see that banana has been shifted towards right, and banana is covered six spaces, and before it, at the left side of banana, 14 spaces are has been omitted or has been shifted, and then we are writing banana, and banana is my favorite fruit. So I hope you got it. If you still have some confusion, then in the next example you will be cleared about it. Okay, note in the result there are actually 14 white spaces to the left of the word banana. I hope you got it. What does it mean? Definition usage: the RGS method will return align right align the string. That's good. Using a specified character, space is default because we were not giving any after 20. We were not giving any character to fill the spaces. That's why it was considering spaces, and the same because the window was in in black and everything was looking towards left of banana was black as well. But actually there were 14 spaces to the left of the banana, and 6 of them were being covered by banana. And R just function we have just created contains 20 character uh, wise. So R just method will right align the string using a specified character. Space is defined as a fill character. So what's its syntax, dear students and learner? String dot R just length character. Okay, look into this syntax. We were giving only 20. That's why we are omitting character because we can give it, but if we omit it, then it will automatically consider space as a filling character. Now we may give some character. We will see that. And first we will we must discuss parameter values. What is parameter? Length in the parameter. Required the length of the return string. Okay. Then just like we have given 20 into it. And character, optional character to fill the missing space to the left of string default is space. Okay. We can give some string, and we will see here. Here you can see that is it, 0 is I think 0 or O or something is the filling character here using the letter O. Letter is a letter is a O. As the padding character, we call padding character, which is being which fills the space or gaps. Okay, same program, but now we are filling it with O. You will see that here it now you can count it. So that's great. Now that's what I was mentioning to you. I was explaining to you previously. There was space because by default we were not given any character. Space was being utilized over there, and 14 spaces plus 6 characters of banana. But now 14 O's plus banana, and it has been shifted towards the right. Banana has been shifted towards the right, and 6 because there are 6 characters, and it is uh, covering 6 characters. Now previous 14, next previous 14 has been filled with O. That's good. Similarly, we can give any character into it here in a string, and it will fill like that. If we want to give some static into it, you can see, and we can also enhance some uh, something 30. We can run it now. 624 static will be filled towards the left of the banana, and you will see that. And here it is. Now if you can count it, there is a long way of static here. We are filling static with 30. You total characters 30, space are 30, and banana covers 6 characters, and 25 are static, are filled, being filled. If we don't give static and we are just 30, it will be blank. Here we can see that, like we did previous 20 characters. Here it is. You will see that it will be filled with spaces, and banana will be as the rightmost, and all the will be blank window. Here it is. Actually it contains 24 spaces now. By default value is space. So next, here it is. We have explained to you Python strings are just method. I hope you got it. If you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel and press bell icon to get this valuable lecture in time, and you may share it to your friends as well. Now next is after R just is the R partition. What is R partition? Returns a tuple where the string is parted into 3 parts. No, 1, 2, 3. Now consider it in the same way. If we have some piece of cake, we are cutting into 3 pieces. Okay. In a similar way, R partition will cut into 3 string. But how does it perform? And tuple, we will study further. What is a tuple? It's basically now we will explain to you in the lectures of tuple, but you can say it is a complete sequence of multiple numbers, just like array, from starting from 0 to onward, just like we are saving text and considering from 0. In the index was starting from 0. In the same way, tuple is a combination of items separated by commas and and covering covered with round brackets. We can call parentheses as well in math. So what will happen? We will see that. Here it is, and we are going to study it. Example, search for last occurrence of the word banana and returns a tuple with three, okay, occurrence, search for the last occurrence of the word banana and return the tuple with three elements, okay, because it's partition into our partition function, partition any string into three. Now, we see the last occurrence, okay, not the first. Remember that last occurrence of word banana. If there are 3 4 bananas in some text, it will only go into last banana and now separate into three portions. First of all, it itself will be second, substring, and before it will be first, and after it, the text will be its third one. Okay, and here it is. We are giving through our partition bananas. No, banana is at second. Banana are my favorite. So banana will be second substring, and before it, I could eat banana all day will be first, and then after that, are my favorite fruit will be third, substring of that mean string, and that's why what the function, a purpose of our partition is. So we are going to see it. Here it is. Text is I could eat banana all day. Banana are my favorite fruits. So text txt art partition bananas. I could eat all day. Here it is. You can see that I could eat banana all day. First has been part. Banana is second, because remember single comma with with some single quote is separated. And here it is, banana, and then you can see that are my favorite fruit. So it has been partitioned into three parts. Now, definitely uses the art partition method searches for the last occurrence of specified string and separates the string into tuple containing three elements. Remember that it will be of class tuple. We will study more about it in future in this tutorial as well. The first element contains the part before the specified string. Okay, that's what I explained to you. The second element contains a specified string, which we are giving value. That is will be a specified part of that. That will be second string, substring. The third element contains the part after the string. Okay, here it is. It's a syntax. String dot partition into value parameter description value required the string to search for. Okay, and more example. If the partition value is not found, the r method returns a tuple containing an empty string, the whole string. That's good. Now, in previous, we saw that banana was actually there in the main, string text, and it was returning, uh, as the three parts of string, as we have explained to you. But now, if there is no string, then it will become false. Then what will happen? But it will return. It will null terminate without going through. But it will terminate in same way. First part will be blank, a substring. Second will be blank, and third will be all the string. It means it will art partition function will return it. Just like here, R partition apples. Apples, you can see that in text. I could eat bananas all day. Bananas are my favorite fruit. There's no apparent to it, but now string will be, output will be blank, comma, blank, comma, and then all the string from starting to end of text will be, now three parts will be created at any cost. Thank. I hope you got it. We Here it is. First is the blank, then comma, and then I could eat all banana, and all the string has been in third last string. So this is a way to go for R partition if there is no string R value in R partition exist in main text we are partitioning. I hope you got it. And next is R split. Splits the string at specified separator returns a list. So what is separator? Separator may be some colon, some comma. So is now whenever we give that separator, it may separate a string into a different substrings. So let's see what happens. These concepts are very important, yes, Mr. And if you learn it and grasp it, it will be very easy for you for your future to work on strings or Python because it's a very important language and website development and artificial intelligence and so on. And it's a very easy to understand as well because it's a very close to English language, and we can cover it very easily. We can grasp it easily. So Python string or method separate a string into a list using comma followed by a space as the separator. Okay, here we can see that txt is equal to apple, banana, and cherry. Okay, now what will happen? You can see that txt are separate comma. Whenever it finds a comma, it will consider for that value as a list value, and similarly apple, banana, and cherry will no longer be of string, only which is in text txt, but it will be a list separated by comma. So what will happen? You will see that we will further study about list in our future lectures in this tutorial. Here it is, and I want to give you a brief introduction of list. List contains multiple values, sequence valued, separated by commas, and square brackets closing and start. This is enough for you to understand now, but we will further do some operation on list, and we'll have a deep understanding of it using this tutorial in future. So here you can see that R separate whenever it finds comma, okay, and then just like, and it is separating every app string. Okay, apple is also string data type, but main now it has been converted into text. Sorry, list, banana, and cherry. There are now 3 items into it instead of a string, complete string. Definition of usage: the R separate method separates a string into list starting from the right. Okay, from the right side, it separates it. If no max is specified, the method will return same as the separate method. We've explained. I explained it to you about max split in the next example. When max split is specified, the list will contain the square number of element plus 1. Okay. So first we want to see syntax. What is string dot or separator and max split parameter values? There are one parameter value is separator. Description optional. We may give it this value or not. Specific separator to use when splitting the string. By default, any white space is separator. If we don't give any value, just a comma, then that will be considered as a space. Whenever it takes finds a space, it will separate that value as a single item into a list, and there will be multiple types of data in a list also. Max split optional, specify how many splits to do. Default value -1, which is all occurrences. Okay, if we want to split for number of times, if we give we don't give -1, we don't give any value as a max split, then it will consider -1, or give -1, then it means we will have to separate all the occurrence of that value. Okay, in a comma, if we are giving comma, then it will starting from 0 to at the end of the string, and we will see wherever it finds comma, then it will separate those values into list. For example, separate the string into a list with a maximum 2 items. So what does it mean? Here it is. Txt is equal to apple, a banana, cherry. Setting the max separate parameter to 1 will return a list with 2 elements, 1 plus 1. Whenever we give a value of plus, it will be considered 2, because here we see that apple, banana, cherry, and comma is separated. So what will happen? Let's see, dear students and learners. Here it is apple, banana, cherry. Okay, so we have given comma as separator. So, and we can see that the result. That's good. First comma in text format and string format, then second is separator given 1, and 1 means 2. A maximum 2, it will cover, 2, just like here cherry, apple, banana, cherry, 2 commas are there. First is after apple, second banana, and it will give us the three all the values. Now what if we give here some other value? Here it is. Let's try it out. If we give mango here and write 1, what will happen? I hope you got it my point, but we are going to run it and see what will happen. Here it is, here it is, here it is. That's great. That's what I want to explain to you. You see that we have given 1, okay. So it will cover only separate up to 2, separator of which has been given. Here is a comma. It after apple is a comma, so it has separated one atom, and then it finds another after banana. So banana has also been you know separated, and then comes the cherry mango. So we will see that. It means it is only separating, okay, up to 2 values, because 1 is after 2 values. If we give 3, no, because we have mango now into list, and we can run it for 2 plus 1. Next value will be 3 now. When we consider as here it is, you can see that. Now, so uh, in previous there was up to 2 substrings, as we said, up to 2 strings, and now it has been after 2 it has been separated into 3 strings, a substring, sorry, we can call it, after the separator. So we have we have seen that R separate. Then comes the dear students and learners is the uh, R strip. R returns the right trim version of the string, something trimming some value from, and R stands for right side trimming. Okay, stripping. We call it stripping. What will happen? We see example. Remove any white space at the end of the string. Okay. Here you see that txt is equal to a string containing a few spaces, then banana, then few towards right, because R stripping it will remove all the spaces from after banana, and will return here of all print will be of all fruits, then X banana, okay, spaces after spaces banana, and then is my favorite is here it is, of all fruits banana is my favorite, and you can see that after of all my fruits X no left, all the left spaces before banana has been omitted or stripped or trimmed, and then sorry, at the right side and left side are same, and you can see that. So definition usage, the R strip method removes any trailing character at the end of a string. Space is default trailing character to remove. No, we were removing spaces in this case, but if we want to remove any character at the right of that string value, just like in banana, if there are some other symbol that we give it, it will remove all those. So first we look into syntax of this string dot R strip character. Parameter value is parameter character. Optional is set of character to remove as trailing character. You can see that a set of character to remove as trailing character. So what will happen? For example, here it is. Txt banana, then some commas, then sqqw, and then dot dot dot, and we are in our strip. We are giving some values after comma, separated the q, and then dot qsw we are giving into it. It means uh, at the right side of this banana, it will remove all the commas, all the dots at QSW, and it means it will only have banana left. And let's see and try it out. Here it is, banana is here, banana QSW, and so on QSW. So this it, that's it. We can remove all the trailing characters which are after banana comma, SSQ2W, and so on. So we have understood this, and now we are going to do is this split. Split say the string at the specified separator and returns the list. Okay, it's not right separate, but it's a general separate. Okay, separation into a list where each word is a list atom. Here it is welcome to the string. So every character, every word after space will be a list type, uh, list string. Here welcome is one atom, comma two is another. The jungle is three is other, and four is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, and it's separate all the string into list data type. A separate method returns a separate whether separates a string into list. You can specify the separator. Default separator is any white space. Okay. When max split is specified, the list will contain the specified number element plus one. Same we have studied here, syntax. You can see the separator max split, parameter separator, optional space is a separator to use when splitting the string. By default, any white space is a separator, but we can give any value into it. How much want to separate the character two times, three times, four times? We must give a value as a maximum of one less than to number of times we want to separate that main string. Next separate option is how many separates to do. Okay, how many times this? For five times mean five substring, two times mean two substring plus, and maximum three. Two meant three, three meant four. If we give max separate value. More example. Separate a string using comma followed by space as a separator. Here, simple. After space, we can here. Here it is. If you can see that comma and space, these are the separators. Okay, hello, then my name is Peter, and then comma and space. I want to. Here it is. I am 26-year-old. That's great. Now use a hash character as a separator. If we want to separate through hashtag, you can see that apple, and we are giving a hashtag. Whenever it finds hash, it will separate it. And apple is one, banana is other, cherry is other, and orange is other. But we are not separating with comma or space. That's why it is giving you the result of this one is a list containing all the separated string whenever it finds hash. Separate the string into the list with max two items. Okay, here it is: apple, banana, cherry, orange. No, we want this to be separated up to maximum uh, two elements, not even a whole string uh, to hash. Here it is. We are giving hash, then one. Though apple is one, and then banana, cherry, orange will be second because we are separating up to two because max value is one. That's what I was explaining to you previously, and that was our separate. Now this is simple separate. So we reach the end of this method as well, and we move forward and go back and see next our, split lines. Split the string at line breaks and returns a list. What will happen? Here we are going to see it. Here it is. Python string split line methods. You can see that. Example, splits a string into a list where each line is a list item. Now, what does it mean, new line? Because we are writing new line slash n. So it will split whenever it finds new line, something line. That's these characters define its text as separate lines. Whenever it finds first n. So here, thank you for the music. Then it has been separated into last by comma, putting into comma, and then welcome to jungle. Okay, I hope you got it. Separate the mind whenever it finds some forest and it will separate all the main string into two substrings. Or if there are few more lines, and it will separate into it. If no, look at it. So we must do try it out. Some So there is, I hope, some symbol is here. Here it is. We find one. Now we have, two lines of it, and I hope it will convert into three. Now items. Here it is. Thank you for the music, and next is welcome, because after welcome once again is a new line, and it has been separated. Has been separate, getting separate line of, and then to the jungle. So it contains now three items. One is thank you for the music, then welcome to the jungle is the last one. I hope you got my point, and that's what we I want. That's the purpose to explain to you, and I hope you got it. So what will happen next? Definition usually the separate lines method separates the string into list. Okay, the splitting is done. I break lines. What did we see? What we have seen. Okay, string dot split lines keep line breaks. Okay, parenthesis keep line breaks optional. Specify if the line break should be included true or not false. Default value is false. Okay. Now, what will happen if we want that we want to include forward slash r and also in the string part? Then we must give parameter to the separate lines. Keep line breaks are not to keep line breaks. Okay, by default false we don't include it, but only put comma and separate it. But if we give true, what will happen? We will see an example in next. Here it is separate a string but keep the line break. We will separate it, but forward slash and slash n will be also be included. Here it is txt dots split line true. So thank you for the music for and has been included. Welcome to the jungle. I hope here it is forward slash has been included. Why? Because we are giving true. By default it's false. If we write false, then it will not be here as by forward slash. Only comma will be here for separator. It separates it and also include for slash n, because true is the value. True is the parameter separate lines. So that's it. This method we finished it, and now we are going to start with starts with. Starts with return true if the string starts with a specified value. Okay, we look into the string. If it starts with a specific string value, specific value, then it will return as a boolean true, and if for dot, then it will be false. That's what we. That's the best purpose. We see example. Check if the string starts with hello. Here it is. Hello, welcome to my world. Txt dot starts with, and then we're giving hello. Of course, hello is there, and that's what will result. Well, apparent text will result into as a true, because H is there, hello is there. If hello is it doesn't start with hello, okay, we see here what will happen, because this string is start with HG not LLO, and what happens false, because HG it is starting with HG. If we give HG, then it is okay. If we get HL, it's not okay, because every character must be matched with starting. Definitely, the start with the method returns true if the string starts with a specified value, otherwise false. Okay, string dot starts with value and start, and now we can give through a range of values from where does where does it start? Okay, where to start, because zero index is from starting character, and it goes up to the length of the one less than the length of the string. If there are 15 characters, okay, it will start from 0 to 14. Now if we want to start from 3 to 4 3 up to 8, want to check any value, starting value from there, then we can give start value 3 and end value 8, and we will find, and it will result will be not from 0, but it will seek in that range. Okay, parameter value required the value to check if the string starts with the value parameter can also be tuple, then the method is true if the string starts with any of the tuple values. Now tuple will be also be there. We have studied about it previously, but we will explain in the future lectures in our in this series of lectures. Start optional and integer specifying at which position to start the search. Okay, and end is optional and integer specifying the at which position to end the search. More example, check if position 7 to start to 20 starts with character well. Okay, we want to find well. So starting from hello, H is at 0 position, E is 1, double L 3 4, and O is 5 and 4. Sorry, 0 1 2 3 4, O is at 4, and comma is 5 and 6 is a space. Then from 7, W is at 7 because we are starting from 7, W then E L. Of course, it's a starting, and we will move forward and count in this way. And after 20, but 20 will not be included. It will be excluded after 19. We will go and check it. Of course, well is here in the range 7 to 20, so it will print as a true. And if there was no value or no matching value, then it would have outcome as a false in print function by print function. Here true. So next we see that. Here, take if the string starts with the either hello or a hi. So what does it mean? Because you must understand that either hello or a hi. So if a hello, it is now start a string is starting with hello, then it will return true automatically and will never check hi. But if hello is not there, and then check hi, and if it doesn't matter, it will show because hi. This txt is starting from hi, so it will give us true as well, even though hello is not the text which is being started from by this text by txt. Here it is. It's all just like or function, not an and function. So next is strip returns a trimmed version of string. We no, just like in our step here, left or right, both sides will be covered through stripping. Remove space at the beginning and at the end of step. Here it is banana, and previously we were omitting from right side. Now here it is. We are now stripping all the spaces before after that, and we may give uh, you know some value to other of all fruits. Here it is. There's no space left. That's what very important function. A step method removes any leading and trailing white space. A leading mean before any value, and trailing mean before after any value we are giving into strings, and it will remove that through remove those spaces. Leading means that at the beginning of string, and trailing means at the end. You can specify which characters to remove. If not, any white space will be removed. Okay. Now, if we want to remove any other character, we give it to it, and it will remove that. Otherwise, it will remove only white spaces. Send a string dot string character we will give. So parameter and description parameter values. Option set of character to remove as leading trailing characters. So more example, we can see remove the leading and trailing characters. Okay. Now, whatever we are passing in the parameter, comma dot and grt. So what is it? We are stripping all these, and it will only remain, will be banana. Banana will be only here. It is. It has stripped comma dot grt all the values in the txt. So we have got it, and we move forward for next method. Now we are going to see here swap case. Swap case, lower cases become uppercase and vice versa. In uppercase, if their string contains some uppercase letters, capital letters, small letters, now all the by passing those that text into show swap case, then it will be contrary to it. And here it is. Hello, my name is Peter. Now we run it and see. Here it is. H is capital and now is converted into small, and E is E double L O, or small on have been converted into capital. My you see that all the capital letter have been converted to small letter into capital letter, and we have seen that here it is. So it's the purpose of swap case. I hope you got a definition. Swap case, here it is. Method returns string where all the uppercase letters are lowercase and vice versa. String that here it is syntax. I hope you got it. Going more forward. Now we have read title and converts the first character of each word to uppercase. Okay, we know that it's a standard way to writing a title is that each a word from started to end must contain a capital letter. Okay, and that's what the Python is doing it here and looking into it, and we'll see and return a positive true value if it is meeting uh, first letter each word uppercase. Okay, and it will convert it into title form. Here it is, txt is dot title. Here we can see that, you can see it. Welcome to my world. We are welcome, w was capital but t is capital, and now my is capital word, and it is now a student form of title. I hope you got it. Definition using title method returns a string where the first letter in every word is uppercase, like a header or a title. If the word contains a number or a symbol, the first letter after that will be converted to uppercase. Now, very important concept. If the first letter is not a letter, if it is a number or some symbol, then it will look into the second, number, and it will second character. If it is small, it will convert into capital. Here, string the title. Here we can see the example. Make the first letter in each word uppercase, because in second, look into second, it has a digit 2 but n. Now it will convert all the w or t by into capital first letter m capital T, and in the second we are 2 is there and n will be capital, because it will also it cannot convert 2 into capital letter. It well, then look other letter, other character, and that is n. And now n will be converted to capital, and w will be in capital. Let's see it. Here it is. You can see that 2 and nd, capital nd now there. So if there is another symbol other than this these letters, then it will look into second. If there is another, if a second is also any symbol or a number, then it will look into third, and it will make it to capital. That's what its sentence is. Now note that the first letter after a non-alphabet letter is converted to uppercase letter. That's great. Now here we go. Hello B to B. Okay. First capital will be, if something some a string contains this one b2 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 3g 3g 3, then all these will be into capital. After b to b, all bb will be because this combination will convert all the letters. Okay, b has been converted, but after 2, then another b is also capital. This is a method of converting title into title through method of conversion of the text. So we have understood it, and we move forward and go back, and other item is a return a translated string. Translate. Okay, what is translation and translated? We see into it. Here it is. Python string method replace any s character with a p character. If we want to replace s character with p, now ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, is a coding technique. Here we are writing my date is equal to 83 colon it. Now 80 is something is a s p character, and 83 in ASCII is a s character. Now well, s character will replace a txt hello, and we use only translate my dect. When we pass my dect, then it auto value will convert hello Sam will become to hello Pam, because 80 is a p equal to p in ASCII, and 83 is s. That now 80 will replace 83 character, and that is p, and transfer when we pass it to translate, we get that one hello Pam. This is one way to do translation. Now another ways are also possible. We look into it further, and hopefully you get it. Here it is. The translate method returns a string where some specified character are replaced with the characters described in a dictionary or in a mapping table. That's good, because there's a in ASCII and so on. There's a table also decimal or hexadecimal values equal to characters. Use the make transfer method to create a mapping table. We can make something make a transfer table as well. If a character not specified in dictionary table, the character will not be replaced. That's good. If we don't specify it in character dictionary table, it will not be mapped. It will not be replaced. If you use a dictionary, you must use ASCII code instead of the character. Okay. No, it's important that if we want to use dictionary, we will study dictionary in more detail because it's a key value concept. Don't worry about it if you don't know about dictionary here. So syntax string dot translate table, we pass table and translate has to be done, and we have seen it. Parameter table are required either a dictionary or a mapping table describing how to perform the replace. Here it is. First of hello Sam. Now make trans we are using make trans function and mapping it S with P with P will be with S, and it's very easy. And now we are not giving any ASCII because we are making on our mapping table is a make trans, and we are using the same function hello Pam, and as a result a second method to map and use a mapping table to replace many characters. Now we can also map multiple characters into it. Yeah. Just like hi Sam, x is equal to MSA and y is equal to EGO. You can see it. M will be replaced with E. Be a parallel. You can look into it. S will be J. S will be replaced with J. Okay. Okay. You will see that E will take over M, and similarly J with S and O with A. So similarly by table str make trans x for y, and then txt translate by table, you will see that the multiple values has been replaced in this table. Here it is. Whenever it finds M, then it will be O, and whenever it finds S, it will replace with J, and A will be replaced with O. So we can get hi Sam will be converted to hi Joe. So another example is here. The third parameter mapping table describe character that you want to remove from string. Okay. Now if we want to remove some characters, then do some mapping. Good night Sam. Our OD and GHT has to be removed first. Then mapping should be done in the previous way. E for M, J for S, and O for M. Then we will get what we will get. What is this result? Because here it is, you can see that all the OD and GHT has been deleted, omitted, and now after that we are replacing those characters which has been left for with XY. That's why there are three parameters in map trans. The same example as above, but using a dictionary instead of mapping table. Here it is. It's a very difficult thing, but we are using key value mapping 10911, and 11 will be replaced 19. You can see further, in detail in ASCII table, and look into it, and the result will be same. But now it's mapping directly from ASCII table. Here it is, GIO. So we reach at the end of this topic as well, and now. Convert string into uppercase letter. Very easy, and I hope you have understanding. Here it is. Hello, my friend. All the letter will be converted into uppercase letter. So there's very easy. Here it is. Hello, my friend. Whenever it finds small or capital, all the letter uppercase string, no value required, and we read at the end of this methods part. Here it is, zfill. Fill the string with a specific number of zeros values at the beginning. Okay. It's the last, here it is. Text the zfill 10. There are 10, character spaces. Spaces are there. So 50, no, 50. Before it, because 50 are two equal to two spaces, and 8 zeros will be filled because there are total 10 values in it. Here it is. Here we go. You can see that 8 zeros, then 50 will be filled from, it will be, 50 will be right justified before filling. This is the purpose of Z filling. Definition using, you can see that the Z fill method adds zeros at the beginning of the string but until it reaches a specific length. Okay. If the value of length parameter less than the length of the string, okay, no filling is done. Okay, we see it further. String dot zfill of len parameter value parameter description len required a number specifying the desired length of the string. Okay, length tells us the what is the length of this, function. Here we go. Fill the string with 0 until they are 10 character long. A is equal to hello. So it is total length is 5 and we z filling is 10. So we will fill further 5 previous before hello. Welcome to the jungle. Is the length is larger than 10, so there will be no effect of 0 filling. We don't need to add because there is no space left. And then 10.004 will be before 10. Here it is will be failed by 0. That's it. You have got it. That's great. Hopefully, you have understood it. And we have reached at the end of this method part as well. And we have completed string methods because this is our third part of we are explaining, about methods. And so we have covered all the methods. We go back and see that there was a long list of methods. We gone through it at each and every method and explained to you. If you have any question or query, you may ask commenting, or you may WhatsApp us or email us. We will tell you at the end. And here it is. Here it is. We have covered the string method. Now, what is string access at the end? We have already done it in each topic, and you may go through it. Strings and those questions are similar, which we have seen previously. Modified string connector, and this is assignment to you. I hope if you have all the concept covered, you may try to attempt it and will successfully do it. And because these are very easy written MCQs, and if you have got the concepts, you will attempt it and you will give correct answer. So, dear students and learner, we have reached at the end of this topic of strings as well. So, if you want to contact us, here is our WhatsApp 03205964143, 03205964143. If you are outside from Pakistan, then dial +920092 32059664143. It's WhatsApp, and similarly you may contact us through our email Bukhari Bits BUKHARE Bukhari Bits at the rate of gmail.com. We will continue from our next topic, Python booleans, in the next lecture. That's it for today.